Hi guys, my name is Samantha Prall, and today we're going to make an angel hair pasta with spinach, garlic, and Parmesan. I have already started boiling the pasta, and it is about ready. But today we are going to use fresh spinach, fresh garlic, and fresh Parmesan. I started cutting up a little bit, but I wanted to mince up the garlic very, very small, but that is everybody's opinion. We are going to use about 6 cloves worth. So if you're using canned garlic, that is 6 half tablespoons, which I know is a weird measurement. And I bought fresh spinach, fresh baby spinach, and you could choose to rip it to make it smaller pieces or just use it as the size that it is. But most people have chicken or spinach or ground turkey in their pasta. Today I'm making a vegetarian version, and we will just be having pasta and our vegetables. And as our side, we are going to make some asparagus in the pan with olive oil or butter or any kind of seasoning that you like. I chose this meal to show you today because it can be something easy for the family, if you have lots of kids, or if you have athletes in the family that need a high amount of carbs. Sometimes even just for a couple, it's easy to do for just a couple people. And maybe if you don't like large amounts of pasta, the angel hair is a better option because it's a smaller pasta and you're able to put more things in it instead of just concentrating on the pasta. I chose whole grain angel hair today because it's somewhat more nutritious, and I think it is about ready. I like mine to be a little more al dente. I'm going to go drain this. I like to just put it back in the same pot and make it really simple, not have so many dishes to clean up. Some people choose to salt their water before they boil their pasta in it, it just adds a little bit of flavor. So now, after the pasta has been cooked, that's usually the longest amount of time. I'm going to let that cool. Then I'm going to start with the sauce. And we are going to use whole milk or 2%. I'm going to use 2%. And we're going to do 2 cups for our sauce into a saucepan that is on low heat so that we can bring this to a simmer. We are going to add a 4th cup of butter. This can be unsalted, this can be salted. I prefer unsalted because most of the things that we put in there are already salty. Oops. I'm going to add that. Put the butter away. And we have our fresh grated Parmesan and our asparagus for later. And lots and lots of baby spinach. So while that is simmering, I'm going to keep cutting my garlic Okay, my spinach. Spinach is one of my favorite things to use while doing pasta because it has so many vitamins and so much fiber and things that you can't get in other vegetables, other lettuces. So garlic is going to be nicely finely chopped, and our spinach is going to be ripped into tiny pieces. Is just, in my opinion, it's easier to eat. Sometimes people like bigger pieces. I kind of like mine spinach dip size. But again, spinach wilts way down. All the water is evaporated out of it. And this large bowl will look very small once it's cooked. But turn the heat up a little bit on this. Get that butter melting. To start the asparagus in this pan. We're going to add a little butter to the pan. I like to use just a tablespoon. It's just enough to coat the pan and add a little flavor. Soften the asparagus. Asparagus is also my favorite vegetable to use because it pairs so well with pastas. And the seasoning I'll be using today will be oregano and pepper and salt. So my pasta has already been salted, and there is very little to no salt in the butter. So if somebody is needing to regulate their salt amount, then this would be the perfect time to do that. I'm going to add the spinach to the pasta already. That way, once the hot milk and the hot butter is added to it, it will wilt faster. It tends to clump a little bit once it's in the liquid, so I'm just going to add a little bit at a time. More spinach, the better. And I'm going to add our garlic to this mixture. Okay. Lots and lots of garlic. Let's add our pepper now. You can always add later. My amazing professor that taught me all of my cooking skills, she once told me that you can always add, but you can never subtract. So if you think you're putting a little too much salt in, maybe you should stop because you can't take it away once you put it in there. Okay, this is looking very good. The butter is a fat, so it is going to separate at the beginning. That's why we add some heat to it. I'd like to bring this to a simmer so that we can get a little more mixture. Once that starts heating, we are going to add the Parmesan cheese to make more of the cheese sauce. Alright. this up a little bit. Luckily, there are so many ways that you can do this. There's so many ingredients that you can change or add. You can make it creamier if you'd like. You can make it a little more water-based, any way that you prefer. But I personally have most of these ingredients on hand, which is awesome. I try to make dinners with things that I can find in my pantry or in my fridge. Fresh vegetables are always the best though. And it's fun to watch the spinach wilt. Okay. We're going to add 4 tablespoons of flour. It's okay. Okay. This will add a little thickness to our sauce. Getting done soon. The cheese is always my favorite part to add, especially Parmesan cheese. Most people think it tastes like feet, but I think it tastes amazing. Cheese is awesome. Alright. Little flour clumps. And just work these out. A bit of a change. It's a small whisk. It's going to help me with those clumps. Starting to look so good. Right. We're going to add 2/3 Parmesan cheese, 2/3 cups, sorry, Parmesan cheese to our skillet. This is going to start thickening very quickly. Like I said, this can be changed very easily. You can add any kind of meat that you'd like. Ground turkey is a very good option. It's low in fat, but high in taste. Chicken is also very good. It's good in pastas. Most people choose that. I am allergic to shellfish, so I cannot personally speak for shrimp, but I know that it's a popular choice as well. Alright, a little more time with the cheese. A little more time with the cheese. Starting to smell so good. You can always add more cheese as well. Although this is not like an Alfredo sauce, it's somewhat like a mac and cheese, but a very garlicky version. Alright, this is getting very close to being ready. Okay, stringy cheese. Always a good sign. Alright, and we're going to we're going to slowly add this to pasta. Be careful with this step. Awesome. Okay. Cheese sauce is ready. Okay, I'm going to switch instruments. Go back to my ladle thing. Okay. Got lots of spinach wilting. I will show you in 1 minute. Let me just evenly coat this. Okay. I also turned the burner on so that we could heat up the pasta again to have some of that milk absorb back into the pasta. Alright. Okay. So far, this is what we have. We have our wilting spinach, our soft pasta, and our nice and creamy cheese sauce. I'm going to continue adding spinach, sorry. Not shrimp, we don't want shrimp, but that will be good for me. And our asparagus is about ready. I chose that pan because it is easy. Let's rearrange here. You already hear it sizzling, huh? You can easily toss it back and forth in the butter, allowing it to evenly coat. Just a little bit more. There's a lot of asparagus. Okay. Back to the pasta. We're going to keep this on a low heat. Sorry, my nose. Okay. Right. Whew. Sorry about that. The cheese has become very stringy and melted throughout the pasta. Whew, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. More cheese to coat the top, and I'm going to keep that on the low heat so that the spinach keeps melting. Now for the asparagus, it's important to keep tossing it just so it doesn't burn, but that is doing good. It just takes a little bit of time. This pasta is starting to be done. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit more pepper. My family likes a lot of pepper. We're also going to add dried oregano leaves. Just add a little bit of flavor. At this point, I'm going to add a little bit of salt just because I know that there's not much in here besides the cheese. I'll show you how creamy this has become. Very, very creamy. Okay, let's add a little bit of salt. pan first, just so I know how much is coming out. You don't want to oversalt anything, right? Because that's like Sanchez. Alright. Wow, the smell of the asparagus is amazing. Okay, I'm going to begin plating the spinach pasta. Oops. There we go. A nice big portion for my husband. He's very hungry all the time. Already cooked asparagus for you. And there we have it. Very green, nice, and portion. We have our carbs and our vegetables. I'm lacking a fruit and a meat, but we are vegetarian at the moment. And hopefully this will fill my husband. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and enjoy your food. Thank you.